Welcome and thank you for checking out my review of Made in Italy, directed and written by James D'Arcy, who you might recognize as Jarvis from Agent Carter and Avengers Endgame, and it stars Liam Neeson and his real-life son, Michéal Richardson, playing father and a son. Let's get to it. The film follows the duo of an estranged father and son who travel from London to Italy to sell their old house, who they inherited from the late wife/mother. And going into this film, I was expecting something charming, simple, something that I would enjoy the watch but would never think about it again. It was in fact all those things, but it adds something more to it. Now, I don't know how many of you know the real-life tragic story of Liam Neeson, who lost his wife, and Michéal Richardson lost his mother in a ski accident. And this story sometimes feels too close for comfort, but I think that enhances the film. The two performances are earnest, and their chemistry on screen are spectacular. I especially love Liam Neeson for several reasons. Number one, I love Liam Neeson in general. Number two, I just haven't seen Michéal Richardson in everything that I can remember, but he's really good. But third, and perhaps most importantly for this film, is that we're so used to seeing Liam Neeson nowadays as this old man but tough action hero, and he's just gotten role after role after role that is so similar and they all blend together. This is just real. It almost doesn't feel like a performance in a very good way. There are scenes in film between the two of them that are so uncomfortable to watch. Much like Liam Neeson, the words coming out of Michéal Richardson and how the two of them confront each other sometimes doesn't feel like a performance. I hope that's not the case, of course, but it feels so raw and visceral. It feels so in the moment and so pure that cameras maybe weren't around, and this is pure magic. I also love how the house that they are trying to sell, because the son needs money to buy an art gallery because he manages it and now he wants to own it because his ex-wife is trying to sell it. And the house kind of works as a metaphor for their relationship. It's so damaged, but there's something in it that they both want to hang on to. And it feels like the son wants to throw that away, but the father doesn't. And how the film goes about revealing certain things about the accident and the past, and how they both reacted to losing a wife and a mother, is spectacular. There's a scene specifically in the third act, how the third act kicks off, that, holy crap, I was not expecting. Like, this film is constantly charming, it is heartwarming, it is a simple story, and there's such an honest emotion to it, to this relationship that you want to see mended. But the third act kicks off with one of my favorite scenes of the entire year. It had me going back in my seat going, what the hell just happened? Liam Neeson in that scene alone probably deserves a nomination for an Oscar. And the scene feels like a huge relief between two characters. It feels like they are finally letting out all their frustrations that the film has earned throughout the journey that they have been taking. The cinematography also looks beautiful. I don't know if they actually shot it in Italy. I'm guessing so, because they either did that or the green screens in this film are mesmerizing, and I'm sure this film didn't have the biggest budget. As far as things that don't work, there is a relationship that Jack starts to build with a girl that they meet and helps them out with a house, and she has this ex-husband, and I thought that could have used some more fleshed out. I get that people sometimes are assholes just to be assholes, but then that story just gets resolved like that. It's a quick mention of she's fixing it because she is, and I felt like that could have used further development. And as much as I love how the third act kicks off, and the first and third act are also really great, the third act after the big kickoff scene is a bit meandering. It goes on just a little too long in different directions to try and close out the film. And the film is 90 minutes. It's not long at all. I just feel like the third act specifically could have used another rewrite. In all honesty, Made in Italy jumped right to the top #1 spot of my surprises of 2020. It is charming to no end, it is heartwarming, and it has genuine emotion anchoring it throughout by 2 great performances. I'm giving Made in Italy a B+. Now, what did you think of Made in Italy, my beautiful geekies? Let me know in the comments below. And what is your favorite father-son duo in movies? Thank you so much for watching. You are the best. Stay tuned for many more reviews to come. I hope to see you in those. And so until the next video, stay beautiful, stay geeky, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video because it really helps me and the channel out. But most importantly, above everything else, forever and always, love each other and love the movies.